Okay, right from the outset, let me say I'm holding this camera in my hand, so every once in a while the picture may be a little goofy, but I hope you'll understand and don't give me a lot of grief about it. Okay, what we talked about, what the title of this one is, a do-it-yourself carrying case for a Ruger Charger. And it's a big pistol, as you know, and if you have one, you may understand what's going on here. I was looking for a carrying case for the Ruger, and everything that I saw was really either too small or too soft or way too expensive. And so I decided, well, I'm going to look around and see if I can't find a way to do it myself. And this is what I came up with. This toolbox actually comes from Harbor Freight, and it's about $27, and the nice thing about it is that inside, when you buy it, are 3 other toolboxes just like this one, but just smaller. So I've used those for other purposes. Anyway, this is how I store my Ruger Charger. Now the first thing I want to show you is right up here in the corner. You notice that there are 2 little, these things actually pull out so that you can use them for whatever you want. Now what I did, get in a little bit closer, what I did was, originally there were a couple of little walls like this on each one of these. And I cut those out, and then I can store 100 round boxes of ammunition in there on that side, and the same thing on this side. Now I've left this little one here, you can see here where the little wall is. I left these alone so that I could put other stuff in there, and you can see in here there's a Allen wrench to tighten up if they ever come loose. Just a nice thing to have in there to tighten up the screws on the scope mount or the scope itself. Even though I have taken the Loctite blue and put it in there, but it's just a nice thing to have, and you can stick anything in here you want, cleaning patches, whatever. Now you can configure these any way you want, but this is just the way that I've decided I'd like to do it. So without further ado, let's get inside and see what it looks like. Now, these things are really big, and the nice thing too about it is that when you carry it and store it, it's always in the same position. It's never sitting up on end. Okay? And it's a little bit heavy because of the ammunition in it. I'll fold this down. There we go. Okay, so what we first have is a piece of foam rubber over it, and there is the charger. You can see that I put little foam around it just because I was too lazy to actually cut the foam out, and it didn't really lend itself well to it anyway, at least this foam. So let me pull all these little pieces out. And there we have the charger. Okay, you can see that I put a really big scope on it. I don't know, my eyes are bad and I can't really see that well, so this is what I've done. It's a Vortex Crossfire 6-18, and I did my own little thing to the end of it with the lens cover, with the lens shadow extension, or whatever you want to call that little thing. Anyway, let's get this out of here. Let me move these so I can lay it on here. And like I say, I'm not real prepared to do this, but you know, I just finished this last night, so set that down there. Now we have another piece of foam that it lays on top of, and I'll pull this out and show you what we have here. Now this has got, actually, you can see there's 3 pieces here. There's the green foam, and then a piece of 1/4-inch plywood, or particle board, whatever you want to call it, and then there's a piece of another piece of foam on here. This is the stuff that you buy to put in drawers to keep stuff from sliding around, and it just protects the bottom part of it. So what I did is I have 3 boxes here, 3 little boxes that are all exactly the same. I covered them with aluminum tape. I first reinforced them with the strapping tape, the nylon filament packing tape, and then covered them with aluminum foil tape. And there's like two thicknesses of it on there. And what I use these for, these are actually stuck in, so they can't come out. And it makes a nice base anyway. Because the Ruger, actually, if you put it way down in there, it barely fits when you get all the way to the bottom. So I didn't want to, I wanted to raise it up, and that's why I did this. Inside of these are my magazines. I have actually quite a few of them. There's two there. There's two more there. And then this one is kind of a catch-all. I just put a lot of different stuff in here. There's a rag, instruction manual, and a little 15-round magazine in there. And any little tools or whatever can also go in that one. And that's about it, really. There you have the whole thing. And I tell you, it works very well. It's heavy, but it works very well. And if something happens to the thing, to the case, go out and buy another one, and you got everything already done. All you got to do is just pull it all out and stick it in the new one. This will work actually for any large pistol, or even actually it would even work for a breakdown. I'm pretty sure. So you know, it's not that big of a deal. The box itself is pretty sturdy. It's, you know, it's not it's light, and it's pretty airtight. It's not watertight, but it's pretty airtight. You can actually go along here if you wanted to, and put something along all these, and make it even more watertight if you wanted to. Anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. And you can do this yourself. Just keep in mind that the toolboxes, the other three that are in there, can be used for other things. I use one for a pellet pistol, and a little small one for carrying pellets in. And the other one is sitting here empty right now. Anyway, that's it. We'll talk to you later. Again, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Bye-bye.